Hey guys and gals, sweet project cars here with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer and simple ways. We are here today on paint protection. Easy paint protection. That's the key word, easy. Now, we're doing this because we know you're going to be going into some bad weather. For all of you that deal with salt and road chloride and all that stuff, and for all of our people out west in the hot heat, this method right here is the easiest to do. It lasts 12 months, about 12 months or so. Julio with an H. Tell everyone where they can find all these products.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio. And we want to thank everybody out there for donating to our PayPal channel to help us stay alive kicking with the chickens. Now, we're off our vacation. We had a couple of weeks off and it worked great. We're back here. We're going to get right to this project. Anyone can do this. Let's show you. This is Julio's car, and his paint has been clay barred per this video right here. This hood has been clay barred and it has been waxed with just a normal everyday wax that you would buy anywhere. And this is a week out in the winter weather. You can see it's not that great. Let me share with you the difference right now when you wet it down. Nothing. Water just sits there, okay? Doesn't try to run off or do anything like that. He has not ceramic coated this because most of the reason Julio is not ceramic coated is because he can't afford it, but he's saving some money out of his paycheck to get it done. Now let's wipe that off. Now the first thing we're going to do is to clean this with our waterless car wash. You don't have to have any water available to do this process right here. Now we're using edgeless microfibers, the best you can buy, best price. Now I know a lot of you know our elixirs that we make up ourselves. This company, the products that we're using them because they're all in one. They are by far the best that we have found to be able to do this kind of work. It's an all-in-one deal. You don't have to mix up anything, you just use it. So we're actually washing the car right now. It's being washed. Now when you use this, it's a sealer, nano-coated, embedded, crazy product. And when you're using it, you go in the direction of the wind flow. So of course, unless you drive in reverse, you'll use this going this way as you apply it. Now the hood has been washed. Now this is highly concentrated, so all you do is add it to your applicator pad, or you can use a good edgeless microfiber. And we're just going to go back and forth with it. When you apply it, you'll let it set several minutes on a cool paint, out of the weather conditions, no rain, none of that stuff. It doesn't take much of it. But you cannot do your paint protection any faster than I'm sharing with you right here and now. You see, I'm going one direction. This is not a wax. It is a nano embedded sealer. The best we have ever found on the market. And again, it is all in one. You don't have to mix anything up or do any special things or anything like that. Just apply it, let it set several minutes, and then all you'll do is buff it off. So we're going to wait a few minutes and then buff it off. All right, we went about 5 minutes. The garage that we're in is about 70 degrees right now, and the sealer has bonded to the clear coat, and we're going to buff it off. One key that you really want to remember when you're doing any paint work is to use really good microfibers. You won't get a whole bunch of scratches and swirl marks. And flipping your cloth is very important. Now, if you have a lot of paint chips, make sure you see our other videos on paint chip repair. Very simple processes that work really well. Now that paint right there is good for 12 months. You can definitely see a shine difference between the left and the right. Let's spray some water on both sides again and see what it does. Nothing can stick to this. That's the cool part of it. And when you feel it, it's like glass. This side, rough. Just like glass, smooth. See how the water all stays wet? And this one here, it's gone. There's no water there. Huge difference. This is sticking, this is not. Now watch what happens when you apply their actual wax. This is made from the finest T1 carnubas out there, period. Same process. You'll apply it. Now this is going one step further for the best shine, yeah, I'm telling you, you will ever see. This is what we do with every customer's car that comes in, and we've had them rave about it. Now we do this when they cannot afford to do the ceramic coating per this video. This is what we do right here. This is far cheaper to do than ceramic coating. We try to fit everything into everybody's budget when you're detailing. We'll apply this carnuba right over our sealer that we applied, and you can do this as much as you want. You can do this once a month, once every 6 months. We'll let this dry a few minutes and then buff it to an incredible shine. Best we've ever seen. And a lot of you will ask, well, what about this process and method you showed, you've shared before? We are always trying new things, always, to try to bring you a huge variety of different ways to do things on your vehicle. All right, we'll let that set a few minutes and we'll be back. All right, we've let that set about 5 minutes and we're now going to buff off the carnuba wax. And I can already tell that I'm getting a super smooth finish because of how easy this is coming off. It's like the cloth is just sliding so effortlessly. You don't have to do the wax, gloss wax over it, over your sealer, but this is just taking it to the next level. And we always like to try new things. And this is phenomenal right here. This is a 2000 marquee. And to have paint looking this nice is because it was cared for. Now we'll do the water test. Look at that beading. It just beads up. Small beads, big beads. No beading. There's the proof in the pudding. Beautiful, gorgeous shine on this side. 12-month protection. Affordable.